There was this person that tried to pretend they were me and tried to get people to give them cryptocurrencies. If anybody watches cryptocurrency videos on YouTube and somebody asks you to provide them with their WhatsApp number, don't do it, please. Do not do that. And somebody, we caught the person that was doing it, and I'll show you how I caught him. Okay, here's what happened, okay? And I'll scroll through this with you guys here, okay? So this guy pretended to be me, so I pretended to be somebody else. I said, Chris, thanks so much. I'm a big fan. And this is a guy pretending to be me, okay? He said, you're welcome. What's your name and location? And I gave him a pretend name. And I said, it'd be a great pleasure to meet you one day. And then he wrote, likewise, are you new trader, Usman? And I wrote, I've been buying a lot of tech stocks lately and GameStop over the year. I spelled this wrong too, over the year. Crazy charts. And he said, do you have cryptocurrencies? And I wrote, not yet, but I know you teach about it. I bought your course. I saw your interview on NBC, yada, yada. It's an honor to speak with you. I was just pretending to be somebody else. And then he wrote, are you located in Pakistan? And I wrote, yes, on purpose, because you can't buy cryptos in Pakistan. And I wrote, yes, I'm in New York often on business. And this is the guy pretending to be me. And he goes, I think Bitcoin is banned in Pakistan, but I have something else you can invest in. And I wrote, can I wire you money? And you can invest it for me, right? He goes, how much are you proposing? I said $9,000, because if it's 10 grand in the US or more, you have to register with the government, right? And I wrote, thanks so much. And he goes, when do you intend to do it? I go, let me ask my wife. And I said, she's saying yes. He said, okay. When do you want to do it? And I said, anytime. Right now? Sure. And he said, do you have to go to the bank to set up a wire transfer? I said, no. And he goes, what's the time over there? Like he's testing me. And I said, almost 5 a.m. in Pakistan. He goes, okay, I'll have to reach out to you and get you details. And then I wrote this stuff, which is a pretend. I made a spelling mistake on purpose. He said, I also need your full email. And I made that email up. And he gave me the person's name. Here we go. That's the person's name right there. Okay. And where they live. And the Swift account was from Atlanta or from Georgia, although their address was from California. So I caught him. Okay. They kept pressuring me to invest, yada, 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 yada. And then he wrote, when are you going to do the transfer? And I wrote, very soon, I promise. And then I sent him this video here. Good morning, whoever you are. Okay, so I have detectives that have been tracking all of this, IP addresses as well. I know people at Facebook. I've got access to certain APIs for WhatsApp. Also, the address you left in Southern California, probably not you, but I do have detectives looking into that. I also have detectives looking into the SWIFT code that you gave, which was from the great state of Georgia here in the United States. Again, we also have your IP address. I have YouTube at their headquarters here in San Bruno, just around the corner from where I live, looking into this as well. And so I could go into more details and come after you, but I believe as a Christian that I'm going to turn the other cheek, and I'm going to stop this investigation right now, just to give you the ability to turn your life around and not scam people. Okay, so all I ask for you, please, and I say this with love in my heart, is to take down that YouTube account. Okay, I can get YouTube itself to do a cease and desist here in San Mateo or San Bruno at their headquarters, but I'll turn the other cheek and let you do it yourself. That's just the type of person I am, and just know that the Lord Jesus Christ loves you very much, and it's not too late for you to turn your life around. Thank you, and God bless you. And so, again, I believe there's one God, and there's many great religions out there. That's just a personal message that I sent this person. And then he sent back a message to me, thank you, I'm going to turn my life around right now. I then went back and checked out the YouTube account, and he changed it completely. Yeah, so if anybody asks you for money, over YouTube, or when it comes to cryptocurrencies, please don't give in, even if they're trying to pretend to be somebody else. Yeah, so always do your own research. And I pride myself on humbly trying to help my students learn how to fish instead of giving them a fish. Because if you learn how to fish, you'll eat for a lifetime instead of just for one day if I give you a fish. And so what I teach is in my MBA degree program, in my cryptocurrency course as well, 49 steps on how to do your own research and decide whether or not you should invest in cryptocurrencies. Don't ever take my advice, or anybody's advice for that matter, when it comes to investments, because nobody is smarter than you. And I don't want you to watch television and learn from smart investors, they speak gooder than us, about what stocks to buy. I don't want you to read editorials in magazines or online about what stocks to buy. I want you to do your own research always.